So students, as we have already discussed about optical fiber communication, is it? We have covered major topics. What is optical fiber communication? What are the characteristics of the optical fiber? What are the various sources? What are the advantages of the optical fiber in electromagnetic spectrum? Which range of frequency it is covering? Of course, in terahertz. And the light sources, of course, they are LEDs and lasers, right? And at the receiving end, photodiode or long photodiode or PIN diode that can be used. Okay. Simple. Because this system involves three major components. At transmitting end, electronics is there. At receiving end, electronics is there. Then to connect them, there is a medium, which is a physical material medium. That is the optical fiber. So optical fiber is allowing the signal in the form of light, and TIR condition must be fulfilled. Okay, total internal reflection condition must be fulfilled. Whenever it is being violated, either through scattering or through mending. Two types of mending: macro or micro. Macro, when you are taking entire fiber, big, in large length. So there we can consider macro. But micro, while manufacturing or fabricating the fibers, there are some small dents, micro dents we acquire, or sub-microscopic variations are there. So because of that, light, whenever it is propagated, TIR condition is violated. So remember four things. Whenever TIR condition is violated, the loss of the light will be there. Light should be propagated through the core. It is clear. Numerical aperture is clear. Okay. Then we have discussed connection losses. We have discussed various losses, total attenuation losses. Okay, in terms of and of course dispersion parameter we have also discussed different types of dispersion: modal dispersion and intramodal dispersion, intermodal dispersion. Okay, material dispersion, waveguide dispersion, chromatic dispersion. This we already discussed. Clear? Means whenever dispersion is introduced, signal is dispersed in time at the output. Okay, because nature of the light it is covering light. In fact, when you are launching a light in the optical fiber, say in the form of digital pulse, light is flashing. Sometimes it is making on, it is off. It is a pulse, na? So whenever it is continuous, it is AC in nature. So because of that, suppose every optical transmitter needs electrical signal for generating a optical signal, for which it needs a driver circuit first, which drives the laser or LED. Okay, driver circuit which drives the laser or LED. It is converting out voltage into current, and that drives the laser or LED. 99% we are preferring lasers in optical communications because of its output is coherent in nature, right? So moreover, sharp beam, and beam of the LED is conversion. Even there are number of applications based on LEDs as well. Okay, so for short distance and other consumer optical products, here we are using LEDs as a light source. Of course, through the optical fiber, no problem. But the output of the LED or laser, it is to be coupled to connect to the optical fiber with the help of some coupling device or with the help of some connector. So all those losses are also coming into picture. Coupling devices or connectors. Optical fiber itself is introducing losses, maybe because of scattering while manufacturing, maybe some dopant is there, so light is scattering, it is diffracting. Okay, and the variation of refractive indexes, of course. So dispersion is also. So that is why different types of fibers are being used. that you will come across in the higher classes. What is dispersion shifted fiber, dispersion compensated fiber, zero dispersion, what are all those? That I have discussed in the syllabus. So today we will discuss about how optical energy can be transmitted with the first, how optical energy will be first generated, then how it will be transmitted, then how it will be received. So I will tell you in both of the ways, in analog as well as digital, right? First we will see analog. Clear? Look at it. In fact, this is a analog fiber optic development board, right? You just come over here, okay? Just see the kit. Just see the kit. So it is having 4 or 5 major sections. Look at, we are giving AC main, AC main. If we will directly supply this AC main to this particular kit, it will burn. Okay. So we are stepping down the voltage. The transformer is inbuilt, and of course look at this rectifier circuit. Okay. These are the 4 diodes. So it will rectify the AC. It will produce a DC, and DC because for energizing the optical transmitter, okay, it needs a electrical energy, because electrical energy is to be converted into light. So we are giving, in fact this is a microphone. It is not working rather, so it can be inbuilt. It is inbuilt, but it is not inbuilt. So source of AC source can be inbuilt over here, but we are giving from external source. Okay, so this is generating AC. We are giving it to the input of the optical transformer. Transmitter. Optical transmitter, which is generating AC. Okay. Now this is fed to the. Of course, this first voltage will be converted into current, and that is with the help of the driver, and driver will drive the this laser or LED. Okay. So right, it will generate a light. So I will show you how light. Okay, how light. Just open it. Look at. Let's see it. So is it visible? So we can see light is generated. Okay. Now insert and tight it. Around. So look at, this is the optical fiber. Now this is a transmitter. This part is a receiver, and this is the optical fiber. Here in transmitter and receiver, electronics is involved. This is electronics, and this is a physical material medium, which is optical fiber. Okay. So light is propagated through this. Okay, it is passing through this, and TIR condition definitely must be fulfilled. And these are the coupling devices. These are the connectors. Okay, connectors that we will discuss in the coming lecture. How connector should be, how it should be coupled to the optical fiber. First, optical fiber, it has to make 2 connections with the output of the LED or laser and with the fiber itself. Okay. So even losses are also occurring while making connection. Light is some light will be reflected back. Some light TIR condition may be violated. Light may reflect through the core, because we need TIR, total internal reflection, and that should be within the core itself. Okay, it should reflect the core and pass through the clad. So that light will be lost. And dispersion, scattering, these are the major causes for deteriorating the performance of the signal. So at the output end, we are not getting exact replica of the signal. So that is why. Okay. So this part is generating light. It is a transmitter. It has to pass through the. This is a channel medium, which is optical fiber. Now output of this is given to the receiver. This is a photodiode. It can be a photodiode or large photodiode or PIN diode. So this is a photodiode receiver circuit. So what we have given AC, we are getting AC over there.
Yes, sir.
Right? So now you are just observing this. This is not pure AC. So it is because it was generating pure AC. Now this system is there. Of course, optical fiber is there. Some limitations of the components and major limitation of the optical fiber itself. That is why we are not getting the effect. This is an AC. So we have transmitted AC, we received the AC. Okay? So clear?
Yes, sir.
This was first practical. Coming to the digital. Open it.